flag is in the air. IMCA Modified 8 feature time. Richie McGowan Memorial right here at the Bakersfield Speedway. It's the outlaw Ricky Childress Jr. with the RPM run down the back straightaway to 3 and 4. Ricky Childress Jr. Brad Pound's the number 2 spot around the outside of the 51 of Brian Clark. Clark is in the 3rd. 4th to go to the 3AC of Austin Keeper. Robbie Sawyer, Larry Wise, and Troy Moore's the 3rd, rounding out that top 7. 16. The outlaw Ricky Childress Jr. side by side to the center turns 1 and 2. Ricky Childress has a good run down the back straightaway. 6 to the high side, 3 and 4. Brad Pound's all over the backside of Ricky Childress Jr. once again. Turning down the hill in turn number 1, but Ricky has the good momentum coming off a 2. Leads him down to 3 and 4 once again. Side by side for the lead coming off of turn number 4. That time Childress goes down the bottom side, blocks that move from the dominator. Brad Pound still has a good drive off of 2. So Childress now he'll try the bottom in turns 3 and 4, slides himself coming up the hill coming off of turn number 4. So turn number 4 the moisture is the 16 of the outlaw Ricky Childress Jr. That time Brad Pound tries to go high. He gets up and loose stuff coming off of turn number 2. Good with the grip from the dominator Brad Pound. Brad Pound now showing his nose to the inside of the 16 of Ricky Childress, but Childress able to get that run off the 4 once again. Great battle up front. Going in deep is the 15 being the dominator Brad Pound. Pound still can't get that forward bite coming off the corner. We got a slow car coming off of turn number 4 to 14. Still a good battle for first and second out front. Ricky Childress Jr. side by side with Brad Pound. Now here comes Austin Keeper. It's a big time push on the nose of the 3AC, trying to make a move on the 5B of Clark. Now here comes Robbie Sawyer all over the inside of Austin Keeper. He'll get around. So Keeper was battling for 3rd. Now he's back to 5th. Childress is developing a bit of a lead now. We've got a side-by-side battle for 3rd. Now here comes Robbie Sawyer. Slide job city. Sawyer with the slider on the 51B of Brian Clark. He'll get around, get him cleared down the back straightaway. So put Sawyer in P3. It's Childress by into it. He's got 0.3 back to Brad Pound, which is nothing as you can tell. Here comes Brad Pound with a run down the back straightaway. Pounds looking to the inside now. They're side by side for the lead once again as Michael Scruggs makes his way off of the racing surface to the number 91. Ricky Childress still out front, backing it in hard is Brad Pounds, losing a little bit ground right there. That's coming off of turn number 2. Childress, Pounds 1 and 2. Robbie Sawyer, he's 1.7 seconds back in the number 3 spot. A little bit loose in the 4 with Brad Pounds that time by. 5 to go this time by. Brad Pounds sitting into turn 1 and 2, backs it in. Around the outside goes Ricky Childress. Childress down to the bottom side this time in 3 and 4. Taking a peek to the outside. Here comes Brad Pound. By a nose at the stripe. Pounds, Childress 1 and 2. Robbie Sawyer in the number 3 spot. Brad Pounds making a move with 5 to go. Brad Pounds with the Razor chassis out front coming off of turn number 4. 2 laps remaining for the dominator. Brad Pounds coming off of turn number 4. Pounds, Childress, Robbie Sawyer 6th, 3rd, 4th is Austin Kiefer, 5th is Jerry Flippo. White flag in the air this time by for the dominator Brad Pounds. 4 more corners for the young man from right here in Bakersfield, California. Down the back straightaway he goes. He's got 1.25 seconds back to Ricky Childress Jr. Coming off of turn number 4, ladies and gentlemen, the dominator Brad Pounds back in victory lane. Spinning Brody's for you on the back straightaway. Oh, looks like we might need to put a push on the 15B cars. He's got it stalled out down on the back straightaway. The 15B of Brad Pounds, Ricky Childress, man, one heck of a run right there. Just come just a little bit short. I know you had to search up high and low. You're looking for somewhere to run where he wasn't going to go, and you had to do what you had to do. But, man, great run coming on P2.
Thank you. Congrats to Brad and Scott on their win. Richie race. This race means a lot to him, so it's pretty cool that he won it. Wish we could have got it done, but congrats to him. And thanks to all the fans that come out and support us. And thanks to Ricky Hayes and Gary and everybody that helps out, and Chris Stevenson, who's helping me chug along here.
All right, that's Ricky Childress Jr. coming home P2. We got this thing back under fire for the dominator, Brad Pounds. First time in 2021. This man has been in victory lane many times here at the Bakersfield Speedway. Multiple track champion. Getting congratulations from Austin Kiefer. Ladies and gentlemen, he can hear you now. Please give it up For the 15B, the Dominator, Brad Pounds. Getting all the love right there from his boys, his twins right there. Brad Pounds, it's been a long time coming, buddy. First time in 2021 in this race. I know it means the world to you for you to come home and to pick up this win in front of your hometown, all these beautiful people, and not for a better cause for that number 32.
Yeah, it's kind of emotional. It's been a while since I've been here. A good hot rod means a lot to win on tonight, night like tonight. I talked to Richie a few times tonight. I act like I see him and stuff. I don't know. Wish he was here. I love you. Thanks to all the friends and family for coming out, and everybody for supporting us. Thanks my dad and Justin, my kids, and all my friends and fans, and everybody that didn't give up on me. Thank you.
That's Brad Pounds right there, driver of the 15B, the Dominator, picking home the win. American Stock 8 features underway here at the Richie McGowan Memorial. Dakota Brown leads him down into turn 1 and 2. Side-by-side racing with the 01 of Chloe Jones. Chloe Jones down hard into turns 3 and 4, all over the inside steel of the 12. Anthony Sly, drag race nose to nose at the stripe. Chloe Jones in number 2 spot. Mark McCaslin now in the number 3. Getting around the 12 of Anthony Sly. They're side by side down the back straightaway. McCaslin down on the bottom side of the Gills transmission. Pioneer Paint number 55 machine to the inside of the 12 of Anthony Sly. Right behind that race in action, here comes the 74 Cody Sly. Dakota Brown, sugar boom boom, slow off of turn number 2 as the caution flag will fly. James Williams may have a flat tire. Green flag is in the air. Dakota Brown, great restart from the 15D as it goes down to the turns 1 and 2. Dakota Brown, Mark McCaslin 1 and 2. Chloe Jones in the number 3 spot. Side by side for 4th, Anthony Sly and Colby Ward. Brandon Ratcliffe back there in the number 6 position. All over the backside now, the number 12. A little bit sideways for Chloe Jones off of turn number 4. We got one around. Brody Schweitzer into the tractor tire. Can he keep it going? He does. So we stay green. Brody Schweitzer into the tire coming off of turn number 4. We got a battle on our hands for the lead. Coming off of turn number 4 is Mark McCaslin out to the inside of Dakota Brown. Side by side in the turns 1 and 2. Dakota Brown on the outside. Mark McCaslin through the middle. But out front, it is still the 15D of Dakota Brown. We've got lap traffic in front of our leaders. Dakota Schweitzer right in front of your leaders. He'll go down to the bottom side. Dakota Brown around the outside as they go into 3 and 4. Dakota Brown still cannot shake. We got one around coming off of turn number 4. Mason Conway down on the inside. Car is still running. It is still moving. We stay green on the racing surface. Here comes Mason Conway now. He'll be dipping out, coming off of turn number 4 with a flat left rear tire. Slow on the front straightaway. Now we've got 2 in front of our leaders. That's the G72, Ronald Lookadoo. So we got Lookadoo and Mason Conway as the caution flag will fly. As Dakota Brown feels the little bump from the 55. He's up on the loud pedal. Here we go. 5 laps to go. Dakota Brown hard on the high side of turns 1 and 2. Nice and straight. That's how you get it done right there. Dakota Brown gets a good run down the back straightaway. Dakota Brown. Caution flag will fly. Caution is out. Caution will fly once again. Little oil fire underneath Ryan Little. So a tough go of it for Ryan Little here tonight. Green flag is in the air. We got American Stock Racing underway once again. Big time drop from Dakota Brown. Right through the center of turns 1 and 2. He's got 5 cars now over the 55 of Mark McCaslin as he goes into 3 and 4. Little bit free for Dakota Brown. Catches it nicely coming off of turn number 4. We got 3 laps remaining. A little bit of a push, shoving the nose from the 15D of Dakota Brown, but he still leads by 2. But 2 laps remaining. Side by side, Colby Ward and Cody Sly. Door to door action down the front straightaway. Here comes Cody Sly to the inside of the 12 of Anthony Sly. The white flag flies one more time around. Dakota Brown, Mark McCaslin 1 and 2. Dakota Brown blocks that line through the middle. Up the hill goes Mark McCaslin. Doesn't look like he's going to have to throw a Hail Mary if he's going to get there. Dakota Brown coming off of turn number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Dakota Brown picking up the win over Mark McCaslin. Dakota Brown picking up the win Happy young man right there, Dakota Brown, picking up another victory. That's back-to-back wins. Just a very familiar sight, me and you talking down here in 2021. Congratulations, winning the 10th annual Richie McGowan Memorial.
Yeah, I've been trying to get this race for a long time, and I got 3 in a row. I don't know what to say.
Well, the first off, you can say you got to thank a lot of people that get you here. I know Richie McGowan, you've known and loved him when he was with us, and now he's not. It means a lot to race and win for him.
Yeah, he got a lot of us racing. He got me racing. He got Dump racing. He helped a lot of us out. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that guy. I need to thank all my sponsors, Setups by Outlaw, A1 Spring and Supplies, Skinny's Automotive, my wife, my daughters, my mom and dad, Wonkum Race Engines, Gills Transmission, Titan Oilfield Services, Harris Street Automotive, Elite Signs, Competition Carburetors, Terry Henry's Race Prep, Gills Transmission, and everyone else.
Right there, that's a very emotional, very happy Dakota Brown picking up the A feature win. Green flag is in the air. IMCA Northern Sport Modern Racing action coming at you. Baker's going to lead him down to turns 1 and 2. Michael Black around through the middle. Blankenship going backwards as Nick Spatenhauer gets around for third as they go in 3 and 4. Stacked up behind the 15F of Marcus Frazier. We're 3 wide coming to the stripe. Baker, Black, Spatenhauer, Tyler Blankenship, Marcus Frazier, and Dylan Potter. Side by side is Austin Mandela and Dylan Potter. All over the backside of them is the 51 of Jason Bannister. Best battle on the track, that is the 04X and the 3 machine of Mandela and Potter in turn 1 and 2. Jason Bannister, he'll take a peek to the inside, but underneath him with the 151 of Tyler Bannister. Around goes the 47 and now collects the 13. Caution flag is out for the 47 of Brock Crawford, getting it wrong in turns 1 and 2. Collected's going to be the 13M of Matt Mayo and the 74 of Levi Kiefer. Green flag is in the air. We're back under racing for the 19 Sport Mod Mixed Main tying in turns 1 and 2. Blankenship around the bottom found some traction for the 17B as he goes around for second into turns 3 and 4. Blankenship through the middle. Now all over the backside of the picture, Nick Spatenhauer as he early apex into turns 1 and 2. Blankenship with a rocket ship. We've got problems again in turns 1 and 2. That's the 27 of Daniel West. Nick Spatenhauer's out front, Delaware style restart right behind him. Blankenship in black in row number 2. Green flag is in the air, underway once again. Northern Sport Mod. 8 feature. Blankenship down to the bottom, throws a little slider, can't quite clear the 40 of Nick Spatenhauer. Michael Black all over the, here comes a slider from Black. Side by side goes Black and Blankenship. Blankenship holds on by the hair of the head, and it comes off a turn number 4. Blankenship with a move, crossover from Spatenhauer, will not be able to go around. Caution flag will fly once again for the 78S of Randy Schweitzer. Picking up the loud pedal coming off of turn number 4. Spatenhauer going high into turns 1 and 2. Blankenship down around the bottom once again. Slipping right up to the side of Spatenhauer, side by side. Down the back straightaway for the lead as they go into 3 and 4. Spatenhauer up high. Blankenship through the middle. Once again, all kinds of fight with the 17B and Tyler Blankenship. As he goes down to the bottom side, can't quite clear the 40 coming off a 2 down the back straightaway. Drag race down to the 3 and 4. Blankenship with the slider, and he clears the 40 coming off of turn number 4. We've got a new leader, Tyler Blankenship. Blankenship, little too sideways into turn number 1. Big time contact on the front straightaway. Caution flag is out. Austin Manzelia, Daniel West, big time contact. You can see the damage and the carnage on the front straightaway. Back up on the loud pedal goes Tyler Blankenship. Great restart from that young man. He'll go down to the bottom of turns 1 and 2. Blankenship and Spatenhauer in 1 and 2. Big Dad Tyler Bannister in the number 3 spot. Side by side for the lead as they cross the stripe with 10 down, 15 laps to go. It's 10 down, 15 to go for Tyler Blankenship. Not giving up is the 40 of Nick Spatenhauer battling back off the bottom of a turn number 4. Gets good traction coming off of turn number 4. All over the inside of Tyler Blankenship, and he slams the door going into 1 and 2. P6. Yellow flag is out once again. We've got the 3X. Jared Schweitzer. Jared Schweitzer around off of turn number 2, brings out the caution once again. On the bar, coming off of turn number 4, stacks him up. Green flag is in the air. Great restart from the one big dad, Tyler Bannister. He's going to try to go around the high side, get an RPM run off of turn number 2. Here comes Marcus Frazier. Bannister whipping just the rear end of just a bit. Old contact coming off of turn number 4. Bannister gets in the binders as he made contact with Blankenship. Very sportsmanlike move from Bannister. Now Frazier comes out of nowhere around the outside. Marcus Frazier, the only one up on top, and he's making it work. Frazier now starting to lose the slip of the grip around the high side. He's starting to go backwards as your top 4 is dedicated around the bottom. You see that dark line all the way around the bottom. Turns 3 and 4. That is where the Moisture still is. They are searching for it. Best at it right now is Nick Spainhauer, the Bakersfield Bullet. Now he's got his eyes set on the 40 of Nick Spainhauer. Here comes Jason Bannister. He'll get underneath the 17 PM. Now we've got Spainhauer, Bannister, your top 3. Bannister all over his backside once again. A bit of a bobble from Spainhauer. Here comes Tyler Bannister. Bannister going high into 3. Trying through the middle as he slips the grip. Here comes Jason Bannister. White flag in there. One more time around for Nick Spainhauer. Spainhauer down to the bottom in turns 1 and 2. He gets good drive off of 2 down the back straight. He goes. Tyler Bannister's going to have to do a Hail Mary into 3 and 4. Bannister all over the backside of the 40 of Nick Spainhauer. He's not going to be able to do it. Nick Spainhauer with the win coming off of turn number 4. Tyler Bannister in the number 2 spot. Jason Bannister in the number 3. And John Piker. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen. The Bakersfield Bullet, Nick Spainhauer. Nick Spainhauer. We've been so close all year long. We've been talking on the tech pad, and we were like, you were so close, so close, so close. And finally, the cards fell in your direction. Congratulations picking up 10th annual Richie McGowan Memorial A main event victory.
Yeah, it's the first one for us. We won a lot of races like this, memorial races. This is the first time, so super stoked on that. Can't thank Dakota enough for helping me thrash on this thing. I think we're right there now. We're going to be competitive. I think things are just going to get better. So
that was a great side-by-side battle. You and Tyler Blankenship, very sportsmanlike. It was back and forth, just around the bottom. You guys are through the middle, the beginning of the race, but you had to find the bottom, and you just found it better than he did.
Yeah, we're kind of family, so it's hard to push each other. And that was probably more fun than anything. And I thought I'd see him up here, and he must have started falling back, and that's too bad. But a heck of a night, and I'm glad to be here. Can't thank all my sponsors enough, Dairy, Dakota, and my wife, and my daughter Alexis, and Inland Crop Dusters, and Skitty's Automotive, Terry Henry's Race Prep, friends, family, everybody. Thank you all. Thank you guys for coming out and supporting tonight, too. It's awesome to see so many faces out here.
All right, give it up for Nick Spainhauer, picking up the victory. On the point, Tina Johnson to his outside. Taylor Marchant, Dylan Wilson, Carl Nolan, Brooks Cibitor, Ricky Childress Jr., and Steven Johnson. Green flag is in the air. H&S Bodyworks Hobby Stock A feature. Final race of the night. They're already 3 wide coming off of turn number 2. The need for speed. Donnie Mead's going to come around and lead lap number 1. All the way down to the bottom side of turns 1 and 2. 3 wide, looking at 4 wide coming off of turn number 2. Tina Johnson on the outside. Taylor Marchant through the middle. He's going to get that traction. He'll be P2 coming off of turn number 4. They're 3 wide for third as they go into turns 1 and 2. Carl Nolan down on the bottom side. Dylan Wilson through the middle. Here comes Ricky Childress Jr., the number 91, on the inside of Dylan Wilson as they go into 3 and 4. The need for speed. Donnie Mead 3 wide coming off of turn number 4. We got the 91 of Ricky Childress Jr. down there making the bottom work. He's going to make that stick coming off of turn number 3. Down the back straightaway he goes. Side by side in turns 1 and 2. Banging doors as they go into the corner. Catfishing around the bottom. Uproot goes the 91. Ricky Childress Jr. already to the backside of Donnie Mead as they go into turns 3 and 4. He's all over his backside. A shove of the nose from Ricky Childress Jr. The 99 knows he's there as he's to the inside going to turn caution. The caution will fly. We've got the 72 around in turn number 2. Slow pace from Donnie Mead as he's up on the high side. Dives down to the bottom coming off of turn number 4. Green flag is in the air. What a great start from the 99 Donnie Mead. Down to the bottom side in turns 1 and 2. 3 wide behind Marshawn as he comes down the back straightaway. Tina Johnson around the outside. Marshawn, he's going to try his ways up on the high side as well. He shoves the nose. Big time push for Taylor Marshawn. As the caution flag comes out prematurely, Marshawn. Donnie Mead hard on the loud pedal once again off of turn number 4. Shoots down the front straightaway to the bottom side in turns 1 and 2. Up on the high side goes the 91 of Ricky Childress Jr. Not much up there right now. If they can get a couple cars up there to get that dusted off. Big time contact. Nick Kaufman and Tina Johnson. That's going to put them flat on the right front of the 50 of C50 of Kaufman. He's got a broken tie rod as well. So problems for the 99T of Tui as we got them all stacked up from 4th on back. Need for Speed, Donnie Mead, he's out front, 13 laps down. Side by side for 4th now. Here comes the shoe, Jim Irwin. He's side by side with Dylan Wilson down the back straightaway. Wilson able to get good drive as he goes into turns 3 and 4. They're all stacked up into 3 and 4. According to effect is Carl Nolan's all kinds of sideways down the front straightaway. That'll open up the door for the 26S of Steven Johnson. Dylan Wilson tries to get to his inside but can't quite get to his door. 2. Up the hill a little bit goes the 26 of Steven Johnson. Dylan Wilson taking a peek but can't quite get the grip coming off the 2. And Jimmy Irwin's all over the backside of Dylan Wilson. A little bit of pushing going into 3 and 4. ADD of Dylan Wilson. Here comes Jimmy Irwin now. He's coming hot into turns 3 and 4. Irwin goes a little high on corner entry into turns 1 and 2. That might open up the door for the 91. Won't quite do it. Donnie Mead, he's out front once again. $200 extra courtesy of Ricky Childress Promotions. Steven Johnson now trying to make a move on Nolan, but Nolan still gets the good drive off of turn number 2. Nicholas Johnson trying the middle of 3 and 4 once again as they go. Can't quite find the grip. Now he's side by side with the 35 of Johnny Wood. That's for 6th and 7th. All the way up to the top goes Ricky Childress Jr. Need for Speed, Donnie Mead. He is stretching his lead over Carl Nolan. Dylan Wilson, oh, around goes the 91. He's able to keep it going. That was 16, or the 91 of Ricky Childress Jr. White flag next time by for your leader, Donnie Mead. Donnie Mead next on his list will be the 72 machine as he'll stay high into 3 and 4. White flag in the air one more time around. Donnie Mead to lead every single lap of the 32-lap feature of the Richie McGowan Memorial 10th anniversary. Coming off of turn number 3 and 4. Ladies and gentlemen, get out of your seats and give it up for the Need for Speed. Donnie Mead coming home with the win. Second's going to Carl Nolan. Third will be the 26 of Steven Johnson. Fourth, Dylan Wilson. Rounding out that top 5, that'll be Jimmy the Shoe Irwin. Donnie Mead picking up the victory. The 10th annual Richie McGowan Memorial. That is one happy young man right there. Donnie Mead. Boy, it's been a long time coming. You've only had a couple of races this year in 2021, but you pick up the victory on a big night. Richie McGowan Memorial, 10th anniversary, picking up the victory. Congratulations.
Thank you. I need one of these.
It took you light every single lap of that 32-lap feature. It was kind of down there around the bottom. It's, whoever can run down there the cleanest and get it done. By golly, you got it done. I know that water's got to taste pretty good right now.
Yeah, it's hot in that car right now. I'd like to thank my dad, my brother, my kids, Tom over at Gills, Sully and Sons, Dobie Hagar Trucking, my wife, my daughter, and all the fans.
Listen up right there. That's a very emotional Donnie Mead picking up the victory. I know you guys missed a few races during the beginning of the year, but you've been really fast all year long, and it's got to feel really good to get this really big race in front of a lot of fans.
Yeah, before the race, I was kind of hesitant on the changes I made, and I went with it and ran the bottom, and that's where it was at.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up one more time for the Need for Speed Dining Mead picking up the win.